Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today we're taking a look at another AirVersa product. So I've previously looked at their air purifier, the Purell, and today we're taking a look at another product from them, which is their Scenta Nebulizing Aroma Diffuser. So this, as you can see from the packaging, does come in two different finishes. So it comes in a sort of wood grain effect, or also the white finish that's shown on the actual package of this box. This is essentially a aroma diffuser, but it's slightly different to the normal diffusers that you actually see because it doesn't actually utilize water. So this is using the essential oils directly and using their nebulizing technology to diffuse the essential oils in much smaller quantities, because obviously it's going to be concentrated and it's going to be a lot stronger, but it does this without the need for water, which means that you can actually make this portable. It is battery powered and it comes with a USB-C charger as well as a few spare straws that you use to actually suck up the essential oils. Now inside the actual diffuser itself, because of the type of design and because of how compact it is, you can basically attach normal sized essential oil bottles. The neck of those will be exactly the same, or if you wanted to, you could just transfer the oils into the existing bottle that actually comes with this. It comes with a bigger bottle that actually comes inside. It's a lot bigger than any of the essential oil bottles that I've actually purchased or been sent in the past. So you can either use the ones that you buy and just cut the straw down to length, or you can just transfer the oils into the one that comes with it. As you can see from the top, you have a display for the time as well as the mist pressure or amount that you want it to diffuse. And the right hand button, if you hold that, it also activates a light on the base of the actual diffuser itself. Here you can see it is USB-C charging, and so far throughout my testing, I haven't had to actually recharge this a single time. There you can see the actual bottle that comes with it, and as you can see, it just attaches. The straw goes down to the bottom and you can fill this with whatever essential oils that you'd like to use. Here you can see a demonstration of how you need to actually reinsert it. So you need to make sure those two arrows are aligned, and then you just push down evenly on either side. It'll clip in, and the beauty of this is that you can basically tip it upside down and it won't spill. This is the model that I was sent, so as you can see, it has more of a wood grain effect. I don't have the lights enabled because obviously they're quite dim on the bottom, but in a dark room it does add a slight warm glow to the bottom of the actual diffuser. The finish on this is quite nice, and although I'm not a fan of wood grain effect normally, as you can see, it does actually blend in quite nicely with the kitchen cabinets that I actually have. Now that isn't the use case that I'm actually utilizing this for. I'm actually using it in my car just to use it as basically an air freshener, or whenever I need to actually just spruce up the scent inside the car. Here you can see I can tip this thing upside down and there's no issues. It's not going to spill. Everything is fastened, and basically there's nowhere for those oils to go, so you never have to worry about this spilling, unlike normal essential oil diffusers which obviously utilize mostly water. The fact that this doesn't use water also means that the scent is a lot stronger, and it means that obviously the short bursts that it does have a lot more of an impact. Here you can see it's perfect size to actually fit inside the normal cup holders in most cars. I've got it located just to the left hand side of the actual center console, and you can basically drop it in there. You can even close that door and it'll work away perfectly fine. As I said, USB-C charging. Most people have USB charging in their car, so if need be, you could actually charge this fully inside the car as well. Here you can see it does give off a slight mist, and in the car it's probably a lot more obvious just because the light will actually catch it, so you can actually see it a bit more. But ordinarily, because of the timing of when it mists and how it mists, you don't actually see the mist itself. It's not like your normal water-based ones where you see the cloud of essential oils flooding out of it, which does look cool, granted, but it's mostly water in that instance. Whereas with this, it's purely essential oils. What you could also do is, whilst this is running, and in this shot you might just be able to see the slight faint outline of where the mist is actually coming out. It doesn't do it constantly, so it will literally do a few bursts and then stop, and then do a few bursts and stop again. If you're running your heaters at the same time, it can do the same thing as a lot of the fogging machines do for anybody in the car car detailing sort of side of things, where it essentially pulls the scent through the air system, and next time you turn your heaters on, it will give off a slight hint of that scent as well. Here, once again, you can see the slight misting that it gives off. It's not enough to where it's going to cloud up the interior, which means that you can actually, if you were to put this on the sides, I wouldn't really recommend keeping it here whilst you're driving, but if you put it on the sides, maybe in the doors or something like that, you can just use this all the time. Even when you're driving, put it in the back seats, maybe if you've got cup holders in the back, as I do of mine, and you could actually keep this on the lowest setting and have it work away. It does have a sensor inside, so if it does tip over, it will stop, but even if it did tip over, nothing would happen. It's not going to spill or anything like that. Overall, my usage so far has been mainly outside in the car. It's worked perfectly fine. Inside, when I have used it, it fills up a room very, very quickly. Similarly, in the car, you don't want to be running this all the time unless you're using a very sweet scent. You're probably going to end up giving yourself a headache just because of how enclosed it is. With this, you could actually open your windows, get some fresh air, and when you close it, it still has that slight hint of the scent there, just making it a nice, clean, fresh environment to actually be in. Overall, I'm really happy with the actual product itself. As you can see, it does give you information on the screen. You only have two simple buttons on the actual display itself, and you have a power button on the side. Very simple, very easy to use, and you can just set it and forget about it. I will have links for this product in the description below. If you do have any questions, drop them in the comments section. I will have more products coming from AirVersa and more thread-based HomeKit compatible products from AirVersa coming in the future. So if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'd really appreciate if you also give this video a thumbs up. And until the next one, thanks very much for watching.